Welcome to everyone. I'm going to reveal to you a lot of things in this video. I'm very happy that there is a special channel in Instagram for Shreem Brzee. Why am I here on this earth plane? And what are my duties, divinely ordained or self uh, determined by my soul? I came here to this earth plane on my own, taking on my uh, taking on some karma. And I wanted to prioritize uh, what am I going to be doing here on this earth plane. And I deliberately, consciously made the decision that I'm going to work on one thing that is of utmost important for people on the earth plane. And what is that? And that is money. People beg, borrow, steal, lie, deceive, kill for money. Beg, borrow, steal, kill, uh, and deceive, dishonest, just for the sake of money. And most people don't have money. On the one hand, these are the things that people do for money. And the other thing is that most people don't have money. Even in a wealthy country like the United States, people don't have money. And when money is short, people are willing to do anything to get money. Why? Because money means survival. Money means food. Money means shelter. Money means medicine. So when you don't have money, you don't have any of these things, including self-esteem, including your own look. How you look is also dependent on how satisfied you are on the level of money. So I prioritized that when I go to the earth plane on my own, I'm going to teach people uh, how to improve their money, their finances, their wealth. And I have been doing it up until now. It's not that this is the first time that I'm doing. I have done this many times. I have experimented it in many, many ways. Uh, and the final thing that I arrived at as a solution is the sound Shreem Brzee. So I'm going to talk about this Shreem Brzee briefly in this video, and then more elaborately in the seminar that I would be doing. Um, Now, there are two ways of making money. One is in a divine way, and the other is through hard work. Through a divine way, you go and to say read Bible, and it says very clearly, God says, give me a call and I will respond to your call. I will give you the end of the earth as your inheritance, provided you just make a call and provided you have the faith in God. That's one. The other way, which the first one is not being followed by many people because it's very hard because of the science and technology which have killed our faith. The other way, is working very hard, but there is no guarantee. that even if you work hard, you will get the money. Now, I just told you that why money is important. And I said why many people beg, borrow, steal, deceive, be dishonest, everything for money. And that is because they want food and shelter, medicine, everything. Having said that, now I am going to talk talk to you about Shreem Brzee and how Shreem Brzee. I will give you a little bit of history. I've done that before, but I will not repeat it at length, but make a brief uh, statement in within a minute. Shreem Brzee was my name in a previous lifetime, not exactly Shreem Brzee. Brzee was my name. When millions of years ago on the earth plane, I have been involved in this process of fixing people's money. So, not through developing skills, but through divine powers. By that will change your thinking, change your brain, change even your soul. The human soul is also responsible for poverty, for scarcity. And that needs to be changed more than changing your jobs, changing the soul's vibration is very important because it is the soul that is responsible for our mind, for our brain, for our body, for everything. The soul is responsible. Each soul is in the process of learning. And if they are stuck in a state of scarcity consciousness, negativity towards money, then it is very difficult. Then you have to really go and seek a soul fixing exercise, and the soul belongs to the domain of God because your soul and my soul and everybody's soul is part of God. And the soul is in the evolutionary process of moving from scarcity to abundance. And the sound seemed easy. In this lifetime was revealed to me because uh, that was my reason why I came at the appropriate time in the 90s, late 90s, and I started giving that. And because of certain constraints, which I'm not going to go into, that did not take on a global level, but this is the time that it is going to take on a global level. And especially during this time of extreme scarcity all over the world because of the coronavirus. People have lost their jobs and they are having difficulty to pay rent and so forth. Now, what is Shreem Brzee going to do? Shreem Brzee will uh, change two things. One is your scarcity consciousness, and that you have inherited genetically as well, soul genetically, biogenetically, both ways. So your scarcity can be directly attributed to your parents, your grandparents, and your race, your ethnic background, and the country you were born. For instance, I was born in one of the poorer countries in the world, India. But I was not extremely poor. I belonged to a middle class family. And then I remembered as I'm growing up, became a teacher, spiritual teacher. Then I said that this is my destiny to fix the finances of people and come to the United States, the richest country in the world, and start teaching this. So, Shreem Brzee is a divine way through altering your vibrations of the soul. you can change your scarcity consciousness, your poverty consciousness, and then move into a divine level. And I needed to explain to you the power of the sound, and I'm working on it now on a scientific level. Now, there are a lot of research how vibrations change your consciousness, your body, mind. It even alters your genetic expression and so forth. There are a lot of things going on. If you go and look at Google, how sound affects the plants, even the genes in the plants, you know, and also even the physicists are talking about how the world was created through sound waves. And this is also the understanding of the yogis. But now, spring theory says spring theory is just sound theory of music. And then how this music is sound vibrations create even the universe. And it has, here in this particular case, it creates uh, prosperity, it creates wealth. And that's what I'm going to teach on the 31st. And it's a free event. And then where I will talk how it can change, Shreem Brzee can change, and what are the steps. The steps are how it will change. The Brzee will change your mindset. And the mind, changing the mindset is very important. Without changing your mindset, there is no uh, prosperity because the mindset is so entrenched because of genetic constraint, ethnic constraint, environmental constraint, neighborhood constraint, and peer constraint, and all the karmic things that you have gathered over. And going one by one, we will completely clean the slate. And then Shreem Brzee also does the job partly. Partly the job of Brzee uh, is to clean your consciousness, clean your soul. And then it goes and then gives you, rewrites your destiny, your mindset. Your destiny is only your mindset. So I look forward to see you to attend the seminar, which is free. God bless.